Hi Scorpio, it is CJ here. Welcome to my channel if you're new. Welcome back if you've been here before. This is going to be a general reading, Scorpio, and it is going to be for you for this new moon in Sagittarius that is occurring on November 23rd. This is going to be really a cool time, I feel, going into Sagittarius season because it's going to be really about lightening up after your season, after all the eclipses, the Mercury retrograde, all of that pressure cooker kind of energy we've all been in. So coming into Sagittarius, we should be able to feel a little bit more lighter, a little bit more kind of freer, to have a bit more fun. So I thought it'd be good to do a reading and see how this new energy of Sagittarius could be affecting you, Scorpio. So let's get into your reading. Please remember it is a general, so only take the energy that flows towards you. It may not all resonate. All right, let's begin. Spirit for beautiful water sign, Scorpio. What message do you have for Scorpio? We're using the Moonology to get started here, Scorpio. And as well, please keep in mind, this energy of a new moon can continue for about 5 to 6 days afterward. Wow, we just had 2 fly out. So not only is it happening on the 23rd, but this energy will kind of lead you into next week. Wow, bottom of the deck, we have expect powerful change. This is a new moon eclipse. Pretty powerful energy because it is a new moon, but with the eclipse, it's that extra energy that gets created that really kind of can even bring dramatic new beginnings, dramatic endings happening here. This is on the bottom of the deck, so this is a pretty overall kind of energy for your reading. We also have you and your loved ones are safe, new moon in Cancer, fellow water sign, and we have be bold and make the first move, cardinal moon. Interesting because Cancer is the cardinal sign as well, right? So we've got these 2 cards showing up to start your reading. It feels like there is an opportunity perhaps, or some path that you are about to embark on. Spirit is coming through to say, be bold, make that first move, take that first step. Don't second doubt yourself. Don't second question it. If you know your intuition is leading you on some kind of a new path here or some kind of a new creative endeavor, follow it. Don't worry about it. It's going to work. It's going to actually build momentum and bring you a lot of positivity into your life. And with you and your loved ones are safe, I do feel that this is Spirit's way of coming through saying, even if you've got to take a gamble, even if it feels a little bit risky, Scorpio, it's going to be worth it in the end. So no need to necessarily worry about things that aren't even happening yet. So with that, let's get into your tarot and let's see what's waiting. I'm going to use my Light Seers deck and we will clarify if needed. Right now we got the Emperor, wow, 2 major arcana, and the Emperor, the Devil and the Emperor showing up in the split. May be relevant. May very well be relevant for you. All right, I feel like the deck is now ready. I've already meditated and cleansed the space and cards for you. So let's get started right off the gate. Okay, Emperor's on the bottom. Okay, so we're going to take that because that's gorgeous energy. Let's see what we have. All right, we have the Fool, new starts, 10 of Wands, Ace of Cups, and the Chariot. Some of you may even have placements in Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus, right? You might. Feels a little bit like that for most of you Scorpios, or for some of you at least, because we've got Cancer's card showing up here. All right, look at this powerhouse. We've got the Fool, which is a major arcana, as well as a Chariot, the Emperor on the bottom, the Sun, and then there is the Devil. Okay, and we also have the 9 of Swords. So you know what? Let's talk about this. I feel like these are all meant to come out. All right, bottom of the deck for me, if you're new to my channel, it is the overall foundation of your reading, Scorpio. So the Emperor being on the bottom of the deck here in your reading, this is massive. This feels like whatever you are doing here, you are achieving the very top. It's like you're rising up and you are taking control, you are in power position here, you are in abundant, you are calling in blessings. It's just like you have gone through something probably quite recently, or maybe, like I said, I mentioned Mercury retrograde, that started at the end September, I believe. There might have been a lot of stress going on in some area of your life, right? With the Devil and the 9 of Swords, this is an energy of feeling stuck, feeling like things have not been working out, no matter how much effort you've been putting into some kind of situation, or Could even be like some kind of project, could be a relationship. Whatever you were putting in the energy, it just felt blocked. It felt stuck. It felt like the devil here. It was just saying, no, I'm not going to release you out of these chains, that you're just going to be spending all this time worrying and stressing, because that's what the devil does. The devil is like, hey, I'm taking your control, and I'm going to be the one that pulls the chains, pulls the ropes, and you are going to feel like indebted to me in some way. So I do feel for a lot of you, you were going through some kind of struggle like that. The devil is Capricorn's card. It could have been even a person that you were involved with that just was not playing fair, trying to undermine you, trying to keep you stuck, trying to keep you blocked, you know, even success trying to get in the way that you couldn't get success here. But remember, expect powerful change, and that is what's coming towards you. I feel like you're really stepping into your power being the Emperor. Now that's Aries card, so you might have an Aries placement. We also have the Sun here, Scorpio. Beautiful two cards that are full of energy. The Sun is Leo's card. This is about abundance. This is about being freed, especially after anything that was keeping you stuck. It is about rising up and realizing your worth, receiving the abundance, and leading you into a energetic field of joy. Joy, happiness, excitement, success. It's a very successful card. So if this is about something to do with your career, I feel that this new moon in Sagittarius is going to be the starting point for you. And you're going to start to see, as we get closer to 2023, how your success is going to start to grow and multiply and expand. Being the Emperor, it is like you've risen to the top. You've made it through the struggles. You've broken free. You have gotten rid of toxic people. You've gotten rid of toxic thinking. And you are really making this huge adjustment that changes everything for you. Because we have the Fool and the Ten of Wands. I mean, look at the spread. Oh my gosh, I'm amazed. The Fool is this new beginning, right? A new cycle beginning. Leaning into it, trusting that you are going to land safely. And this feels very refreshing. I feel like renewal coming towards you. You've decided to drop all the burdens, the baggage, probably that were attached to someone else or a situation. Ten of Wands is like a hard-fought battle, but you've now reached the end of it, and you're moving on to a new, greener pasture, if I can say that. And then it's followed by the Ace of Cups. Wow, Ace of Cups. This is your energy, Cancer and Pisces. Beautiful new beginning in your emotions. Could be a beautiful new beginning in your relationships. Could even be a new love interest for some of you if you're looking, right? It is the promise that your heart is going to start to feel fulfilled, and you're going to be excited and filled with joy and happiness. It is a really lovely energy to be offered and to open up and receive. Next card we have the Chariot, Cancer's card, as I said. Look, you've got two cards here that are about being in the driver's seat, about being in control, about you really owning you and owning what you want and owning who you are and your talents and your gifts. A lot of you are probably very creative. You're highly psychic for sure. But I feel like on top of that, it's like you're also analytical too. I love your energy of smartness. You're suave in the way of like you don't just trust anyone. You're very mysterious, if I can say that. You are a mysterious kind of energy, but you have the heart of gold, you know, to those that you love and that love you back. You're very loyal on that. I love your energy. So I do feel you are stepping into your own, starting with this new moon in Sag. If things have been feeling heavy, which I do suspect they have with the Devil and the Nine of Swords, I mean, that's a pretty stuck kind of feeling. It's almost like, for example, Scorpio, like say you've been working on getting a side hustle going or something, and it just hasn't been working. It hasn't been manifesting it. You may have seen a little bit here, a little bit there, because the devil always offers us something that's why it keeps us stuck. So you might have been getting a little bit of that, but it hasn't broken free yet. It hasn't had the force behind it to get that snowball to start building and building and rolling and gaining that actual momentum. Well, it looks now like the sun comes in, shines a light, brings this success towards you, and all of a sudden it's like what might have felt like you were stuck for the longest time, it changes. something's changing here. You might, even with the Fool, you might be deciding to do something a little bit different. You might be approaching something a little bit different. You may be actually adding something new to what you were planning that you maybe didn't see a month or two ago. This is a new start, but it is one that is filled with positivity, receiving rewards for taking the risk. You know that saying, right? For good reward, you must risk. Something like that. I'm probably getting it completely wrong. But anyways, I just feel like this is a major change for you. And I am excited to see how this all goes, because Spirit is coming through to say, look, you got to be bold. You got to make that first move. You cannot have any doubt. Easier said than done. I know, for us people. But look, at the same time, if you spend energy focusing on what ifs, the worries, the stress, over analyzing, we kind of can get stuck there, right? So they really want you to be bold. If you have some new idea of a new way you want to go, a new hobby or career or talent or even love, for example, that you want to pursue, it feels like they really want you to be solid and strong in that decision and not worry about the what ifs. I hope this is making some sense to you. You are always going to be safe. You're always going to have enough of what you need. I know at times in this world it does not feel like that. And that's a tough one, right? But our mind, the way that we can think, the way that we can actually change our vibrational energy is more powerful than anything else. And so if you focus on believing, and I can do this, I can achieve this, I can get this, I want that. And the more you focus on that and doing those affirmations and speaking it out loud and writing it down, all those gorgeous little things that you can do to cement to the universe that this is what I want, you will start to see it come towards you. I mean, the Chariot is fast moving, getting into the seed, really taking charge of the direction you're heading in and moving at a very fast pace. And it also is a victory card. So if there's been something here, which I suspect for a lot of you Scorpios that you've been trying to pursue, trying to get to, that has been kind of stalling out for a bit, I don't feel like it's going to stall out very fast for very much longer. I feel like this is going to be like a new day dawning for you. So let's continue. Let's get some more clarifiers. All right. For beautiful Scorpio. Spirit, what else do you have for Scorpio for this new moon? These ones. Okay. Well, we're going to take them. 4 of Cups on the bottom. This is what I was feeling with the Devil and the 9 of Swords. You know, a lot of you may not have been as stressed, but there's someone out there with the 9 of Swords that have been very stressed lately. And this is about to change. It's a new page. A new day dawning. I keep hearing that, and my eyes keep going over to this beautiful, powerful eclipse. 4 of Cups on the bottom is saying that you have felt stifled for a while in some area. I mean, for some of you, this could be in a relationship. For some of you, this could be you wanting a love, right? And you're wondering, when the hell is it coming? Or am I ever going to find this person? Am I ever, there's many different ways we can look at it, as this is a general read. But this is an overall energy of feeling like, I've done this, I've had that, I've tried all 3 cups. I don't think anything's happening for me, and I'm feeling bored and stagnant. But over here, there's that 4th cup, which is being offered. The hand of God is offering you the 4th cup that is filled with the rainbows. Excuse me. I have just been getting over a cold, so I got a little bit of a frog in my throat. Let's see what the clarifiers are. Okay, we've got the 6 of Cups. All right. Followed by 9 of Cups. Ooh, and the 8 of Cups is in reverse. Wow. Interesting here. All right, so Scorpio, the 6 of Cups could be representing a person from your past. It could be representing something that you were working on in the past that maybe it has lost a little traction, and that's that blockage that I've been feeling. For others of you, this could actually be someone coming back from the past that you have fond memories of, that you had a good connection with. And if it's not romantic, it could even be friends, right? I mean, we have so many different kinds of relationships in this world. But this is a beautiful energy of nostalgia, you know, the little boy with his little puppy, and then years later, you know, the puppy's grown up, the boy's grown into a man, and yet they still have this beautiful bond together. So for some of you, it is going to be a lover that is coming back. That's very interesting. That you may have wanted to come back, you know. Be bold and make the first move. If this is resonating with you, perhaps this is your way, the Spirit's way of saying you need to make the first move for it to happen. right? And if that isn't the case, there's something here that you're picking up that is connected to your past. Could even be for some of you going back to a job that you once were at, or a career that you once were at, but maybe through life circumstances you've gotten off that, and now you're getting back in alignment with it. It's followed by the Nine of Cups, Scorpio. So this is wish fulfillment. What you've been wishing for is absolutely coming towards you. Expect that powerful change, you know. It is about to happen. Nine of Cups, wish fulfillment. What have you been wishing for? What have you been longing for? What have you been wanting? It looks like you are about to get that gift. You're about to receive it very soon. You know, it feels like the most reddest, beautiful light is what they're giving me in my mind's eye. And with the Nine of Cups and the Sun and the Emperor and the Chariot, this feels like life is about to change for you in the most incredible way. If you are open to it and you allow it to come in. We have the Eight of Cups. So Eight of Cups upright for me is, you know, walking away. You know, you've gone through the 8 cups, you've experienced them, you come to a point where you realize they're not serving you anymore, they don't need to be a part of your life, and so you start walking towards the Sun, especially in this deck, because there's a Sun, but it was out in reverse. So look, I feel like this is saying, if this is about love, there is going to be communication. I'm going to pull a few clarifiers here, but I feel like this is you deciding that you're not walking away from it anymore. Maybe there was a moment where you were like, you know, this isn't working for me, so I need to walk away, you know. And then it's caused a lot of anxiety, a lot of stress, and yet there's this energy of not giving up. And so I feel like you are deciding to not give up, and you're going to keep pursuing this person or this career path, however this is for you. You know, the Empire, or the Empire, wow, okay, maybe you're going to have an Empire, Scorpio. The Emperor, he is the leader. He's at the top. He reminds me of the King of Wands quite a bit, because he has gone through adversities time and time and time again. He's learned from them. He's persevered. He's never given up on himself and his dreams, and he got himself to the point where he now oversees his empire. He is loving. He's stable. He is very wealthy, but he is very wise. And that's where I was picking up on that at the very beginning about your astuteness, you know. You are water, you are emotional, you do give a lot of love, you are very intuitive, but you are very astute when it comes to, there's just a little, like, how can I say this? You're very smart, but you're also very astute about if someone makes you not feel right, if the vibration feels off. So I just feel like you are rising to the top here over the next week or so, you know, time being fluid, of course. So let's get some clarifiers. Let's see what's going on. Let's go a little deeper. I mean, this is pretty awesome. Strength is on, I do want to stop. Strength, Leo's card, underneath the 4 cups, 7 of Wands, the Moon, Pisces, and the Magician. Wow. So you had a lot of start and stops is what I'm picking up. Start and stops, start and stops. Relationship-wise, it might have been stop, start, stop, start. Someone or something is coming back to you, and it seems to bring a lot of your wishes to fruition, and then there isn't this need for you to walk away anymore. Very interesting. Wow. Okay, let's get a clarifier. 6 of Cups. What's the 6 of Cups about for Scorpio? Show me clearly, please. Like the 10 of Wands too, I just feel like it's saying that you have had a lot of heaviness on your shoulders, Scorpio. Maybe not every day, all day, but you definitely have had moments where you felt just completely worn out, completely exhausted. What do we got? The Tower. Okay. The Tower is coming out here to clarify the 6 of Cups. All right, so Scorpio, what I'm getting from Spirit here is the Tower is always, often, a very sudden change. Something comes in really sudden that we rarely can anticipate or even prepare for. Because it's clarifying the 6 of Cups and the Fool, I feel like someone's coming back from your past regarding love. Past might only have been 2 weeks ago, you know, or a week ago. And it's getting all shooken up so that perhaps it gets back into alignment, so that you're back in alignment with this person. Because the Fool is saying a new start here. There's a new start. And, you know, they are telling you that you need to be bold and make the first move. So, some of you might be like, I don't want that person back. Well, it may not be about that person. But there's some kind of a shakeup coming that is going to give you a new start. A new cycle to start. All right, let's see why the Nine of Cups is here. It's over the Ten of Wands and the Ace of Cups. I mean, it's a beautiful card to get. Ace of Swords and the Three of Cups. Wow, okay, so Three of Cups is like wishes coming true, and you're going out and you're celebrating with probably 2 more people that are very close to you. Three of Cups typically is friends, close ones, and really just aligning together and having a wonderful time. It is also accompanied by the Ace of Swords, which is about this new start, you know, in our communication, in our logic, in our mind, speaking your truth. Could be new ideas that are coming towards you, new opportunities, but it's a beautiful new beginning. Beautiful. And I feel like you're very supported. People are going to be celebrating you. People are going to be in alignment with you, and they're going to be like, wow, way to go, Scorpio. Like, you've done it. Cool. And we got the star on the bottom. So star for me is not only about healing and forgiveness and, you know, renewal. The star also for me is a wish fulfillment card too. So you've actually had 2 wish fulfillments coming in. Scorpio, what's going on? This is looking amazing. All right, 8 of Cups in reverse with the Chariot. So it's just like King of Cups on the bottom, Queen of Coins. Look, this is major blessings, having enough finances. For some of you, if this is about finances, this is saying you are going to have enough that you're going to be able to be very secure. You're going to be able to be abundant. You're going to be able to actually have luxury, treating yourself. Life is going to look different than it did when you were in the Nine of Swords with the Devil. I just feel like this is Spirit's way of coming through, saying that this new moon in Sagittarius is absolutely letting you up and rising you up. You are getting into full alignment, and with that, it is all these new offerings are coming towards you. Bottom of the deck, as I said, King of Cups. You know, this is your element. It's Cancers and it's Pisces. And it doesn't matter male or female, non-specific gender reading. We all have masculine, we all have feminine in each of us. King of Cups. Oh, excuse me. This means protection, you know, guidance, being supported, being loved and adored, and there's not so much worry, you know. It's having your emotions in alignment and in attunement with you and with what your desires are and what you are working on manifesting. There is no need for you to be worried about you or anyone that you care about, Scorpio. They're saying you are safe. So do what you love to do. Pursue it with all your passion, with all of your heart. Do not allow the worries to get to you, because we got the 4 of Cups again. So now we have 4 of Cups on both of my decks. 6 of Coins is underneath. This stagnation is going to be ending. You are coming into a time that feels so good. It feels like a brand new fresh of air. And I also want to say it feels about time, because the 10 of Wands, as I said, is a very heavy, burdensome energy to have on your shoulders. And it feels like this next little while, things are really going to start expanding for you. And I just feel like you're going to be sitting. I'm going to pull these 2 cards up because I'm being guided to look at them. There's just, the colors, first of all, are very close. You know, there's a lot of beautiful, powerful oranges and reds. But there's something about just owning who you are and nothing getting in your way, you know? Like, it's just, it feels exciting, and it just feels like, this is such a sweet, sweet, sweet time that is coming towards you. Okay, wow. I think you are about to, this cycle that you've been on is about to close out, and I actually feel it probably was closing out in your time, right? In the last month of November, I really do feel, and I'm doing this on November 22nd. So I feel like there's been a lot of weight that you've had on your shoulders, a lot of feeling anxiety and stress and worry and feeling like you don't know what to do next. And this new energy with Sagittarius feels more like release and rising up to success and, like I said, love. There's a lot of beautiful things coming your way, Scorpio. It is really amazing. Okay, so get excited. The Tower, I do not feel is in any kind of lower vibrational energy. I feel it's just going to kind of catch you off guard. So if this is someone coming back from your past, particularly more a romantic person, because that's what I'm picking up on here, it's kind of going to come out of the blue for you. And it is going to probably shock you a little bit. But at the same time, it feels like it is in alignment if you're open to it, right? I mean, everyone's got free will. Okay, let me get you I'm going to use my Law of Attraction card, and we're going to get you one card to close your reading out. But get ready. They're saying expect powerful change. Like, look at the color on that. This is beautiful. Expect it. Get ready for it. It's coming. All right, Spirit, let's close this reading off for Scorpio and see what needs to come out. If you like my style and you're looking for a private reading, all my information is down below. I'd love to connect with you. We have two cards that have come out here. We have I am the creator of my own experience. It is number 6. And I'll read it to you shortly. Beautiful. And we have I can make a career of living happily ever after. Number 44. 44 reduces down to 8, Scorpio. So that's your life path here that I feel they're talking about. All right, let me read this too. You are the creator of your own life experience. And as the creator of your experience, it is important to understand that it is not by virtue of your action, not by virtue of your doing, it is not even by virtue of what you are saying that you are creating. You are creating by virtue of the thought that you are offering. You cannot speak or offer action without thought vibration occurring at the same time. However, you are often offering a thought vibration without offering words or action. Children or babies learn to mimic the vibrations of the adults who surround them long before they learn to mimic their words. So this is speaking of you really getting in connection with the vibration that you are in, you know, what you are in. And if it is a little bit more lower vibrational, focus on bringing that vibration higher, you know. And as you bring that vibration higher by thinking better thoughts, by actually allowing your dreams to have, you know, a mental picture of all things that you want, the more you can do that, Scorpio, the more you are attracting it towards you and the more quicker it will come. And I do feel for a lot of you, that is exactly what this reading is about. And we also have, what, like I said, I can make a career of living happily ever after. Okay, so you might be like, you can't make a career on that. Well, you know, when you think good thoughts and you really mean it, and it can't just be like, you know, how sometimes we do that. I wish for this. The thing is then we always go put a but in, right? And so we need to remove the but out of it. So it says a very good career choice would be to gravitate towards those activities and to embrace those desires that harmonize with your core intentions, which are freedom and growth and joy. Make a career of living a happy life rather than trying to find work that will produce enough income that you can do things with your money that will then make you happy. When feeling happy is of a paramount importance to you and what you do for a living makes you happy, you have found the best of all combinations. I love that because that goes right back to that old age saying, if you can find what you love to do, you'll never work another day in your life. And that is exactly what I feel they're telling you. Scorpio, whatever it is that you do, I mean, I know that you're highly creative. I know that you are very intelligent. So some of you might even be like accountants and, you know, lawyers and doctors, etc. Whatever it is, or you may want to, whatever this is inside of you, excuse me, that you are drawn to, that you like to do on off hours, how you could turn that into, you know, what you do for your career, right? If you can think it, you can achieve it. Because what we think about, we do bring about. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry, Scorpio. So, positive new beginning. The vibration feels very, very high, very strong. Bottom of the deck is, and I'm going to read this to you because this feels like the closure of your reading. Bottom of the deck says, what if everything was always working out for me? Number 21, that is 3. And the Emperor is 4, so the Empress is number 3. So this is the mindset to, if you can, wrap your mind on. What if everything is always working out for you? Even the little bumps or the bumps that feel like a mountain. What if you believe that as soon as you get to that top, everything has worked out for you? You know? Why not give it a try? Oh. I'm telling you, this cold. They don't make colds the way they used to. These ones are horrible nowadays. I'm so sorry. It says, when you play the what if game, look for things that make you feel better. There is never a situation in which there is not a way out, but out of habit, most people continue to choose the lack perspective until they eventually find themselves where it seems that there are no more choices. But as you hold on to your intention to look for evidence of well-being and thriving and success and happiness, you will tune yourself to the vibrations of those things. And so those things of good feeling experiences will start to dominate your life. I love this deck. I mean, I know it's a little bit more kind of, you know, it's a little bit more, you got to kind of put your mind to it because it's more intentional. It's not fluff. It's not like, you know, fluffy fluff stuff. It is words that you can wrap your mind around, that you can actually start to program your mind to actually start attracting what it is you do want and not attract what you don't want. So, yeah, I like this reading. Good things look like they're really coming towards you, and just open up and get ready to receive them. It's powerful. All right, Scorpio, I'm going to leave it there. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for your support on my channel. I love you guys, and I hope you have a beautiful start to Sagittarius season, and we will see you at a later time. Take great care.